we have one last person to invite to the stage this evening, and it is our second member receiving life membership. So, over to you, Alan.
Thank you again. So this life member recipient was elected to the first Executive Council formed in 2014 when the Contractors Federation merged with Roading New Zealand to form CCNZ. People who know this individual describe him as positive, energetic and resilient, all qualities he brought to CCNZ in his time as an Executive Councillor, then as Vice President and as elected President in 2020 and 2021. His career began with Richardson Drilling, working on the construction of Ewen Bridge in Lower Hutt. He moved to Taranaki to join Works Infrastructure, who assigned him to a project manager role in Nelson, building a number of marinas. He then joined Brian Perry Civil in Wellington, where he took on the job of building a new tank farm in Timaru. His success on this project saw him moved into parent company Fletchers, where he managed various big projects around the country. He was project manager on the Hutt Valley wastewater treatment plant, then headed to Northland for the construction of the deepwater port Northport. Then followed the Free Flow Alliance for Auckland's Grafton Gully, the country's first alliance and a new way of thinking for the industry. The Upper Harbour Bridge followed before a second wharf at Northport. That project won the National Project of the Year at the then NZ Contractors Federation Awards, and his next project, the Tauranga Harbour Crossing, also went on to win the same coveted prize. He was then asked to manage Fletcher's screw piling company, Piletech, just as the Canterbury earthquakes hit. Screw piles had performed really well during the quakes. Business got really busy in Christchurch for a couple of years. In 2012, he was appointed Operations Manager with Fletchers, then led Leighton's business in New Zealand as country manager, and finally ended up at Downer, where he remains today. He always had an interest in industry representative groups, so some would say his progression from Auckland branch executive to president was inevitable. He led CCNZ during the then Labour government COVID response and stepped down from the Executive Council in 2023. An unwavering champion for a healthy civil construction industry and a strong advocate for the need for CCNZ to demonstrate value to members, committed to CCNZ having a simple and consistent message, supportive of helping contractors to achieve a sustainable contracting environment with risk profiles allocated properly and giving training and development the priority it deserves. And with all of that, he is a man of integrity and humility, which makes him a worthy recipient of this award. 2025 CCNZ Life Membership is awarded to Tony Pike.
It's not often I'm surprised these days. That made me sound really old and long in the tooth, but I'm genuinely surprised. Thank you. It's not often I'm speechless either, and tonight's not the night, so I'm sure I can crack out a coherent line. But I've done my time up here, as you know, and so I've been down the back, probably drinking a few too many, not thinking I had to have a coherent line in my body at this stage. But this is really important, and I mean, this is, I guess I want you to know how big this is for me. It's massive, this industry. Anyone that knows me knows I love this industry, and sometimes, in fact, a lot of the time, it is really, really hard. It's demanding, takes a toll on, everybody that supports us, but, it's provided me a fantastic career. It's challenged me, given me massive growth opportunities, and I've made a hell of a lot of friends out of this, and a lot of them are in the room tonight. So, you know, and when I remember when I started out, all I wanted to do was build cool shit with big machines, and you know, at the end of it, that's what it's all about. We build the infrastructure that allows New Zealand to thrive and survive, and we get off on technology and good machines, and we're the unsung heroes, and no one will ever appreciate what we really do. But this fantastic industry. And CCNZ, so, you know, I love the industry, but I really believe in CCNZ, and I guess that's why it was a pleasure and an honour to serve CCNZ for the years that I did, and I miss it. It's, you know, it's really good to be, you know, at the cutting edge and in an organisation that cares about the industry, but also cares about New Zealand, and will, you know, give it a good old nudge for us. So I guess finishing up, you know, thank you, exec. Thank you for, I guess, allowing me to join what's a, you know, a pretty, what's the word I'm looking for? Scarce, unique group of people. I hope I'm not having to sit with you guys just yet. And I see Dave there, and I think of Dave a bit, actually, because I remember years ago, he stood up here and he said, you know, if I had my time over, I'd just do it all again. And he said that to me tonight as well, you know, and that's the I think that's the pith in our industry, is that we do it, we take the knocks, and we keep on going, and we're tough, and we get the job done, and bloody good. So thank you. I'm really honoured. Thanks.
Congratulations, Tony, and thank you very much, David and Alan.